We back another Can We Keep It Real? I want to thank you to the people that are supporting me, R&R Elite Recruits. Check them out, especially if you're thinking to get recruited over to football. My guy Emerson doing his thing. Check Emerson out on the 400 block of Warwick Ave. If it don't start with 401, you're dialing the wrong number for sure. And thank you to Mark Wright, Presidential Award winner, Coldwell Bankers, Coastal Home, always supporting youth football. Give Mark a call today, man. It's back. Your boy Mikey, man, the Rhode Island bad guy, right? Now, we're going to bring in Coach Pennington. Big game today. West Warwick, this was a big test for these kids, Yeah, I know it is the injury fund preseason game, but we're going to bring Coach Pennington in and give him his congratulations. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it.
It's,
Thank you.
it's nice to get that one, get that W for the boys. We know it's the injury fund game, but it must be nice. West Warwick football, West Warwick pride must have been, they must be happy right now.
Yeah, the guys are excited. They get a taste of some success. But like you said, it's injury fun. We got a lot of work to do. But hopefully we can continue to get better and play better football as we go along.
So, what'd you think after the first week? I mean, after the injury fund game, what did you come out of that game knowing? I'm sure you got a few things you got to work on.
Yeah, absolutely. There's some stuff that we have to work on. But we have a good group of kids, and we have some athletes, and so if we can, play good fundamental football and let our athletes play, I think we'll be competitive. And that's the goal.
Yeah, definitely. And big shout out to Tollgate. I'm sure they came, showed up to play. A lot of football went on the last 2 days. I got to see a lot of kids playing football, and I noticed tackling issues. Does this go because we talked about this the other day? Did that 1 week really hurt teams that much?
I think so. I think that 1 week definitely hurt teams because you didn't get a chance to, you really are in pads only 5 days, and you didn't get a chance to get a lot of tackling in. So I can see where teams are, weak on tackling right now. I know I put a lot of emphasis on tackling and tackling techniques for us, but like you said, you only get those 5 days really of being in pads, and then you're prepping for a game and you got to play.
Emerson was on earlier today after he left your game, and he was just saying, trying not to be biased being an official, but he said Wes Pennington is one hell of a coach. I was watching him on the sideline, and he said he had a great staff, and he's going to do great things with that program.
Well, I appreciate it. It was great seeing Emerson there at the game, and he's definitely a fair guy, and he calls it like it is, and I really like having him around. But yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of getting the kids excited to play. They weren't too excited to play. Now they're getting excited, and the town's getting excited, and maybe that'll translate into us playing better football and just getting better, having better practices, and just getting better week to week. And that's the goal.
Anytime I post on Reopen Sports RI and I mention West Warwick football, I definitely got to get a few parents that speak up. And last night, one said, we'll see the energy after Coach Pennington's first game. And they responded today, and I said, how was it? And they said, I effing love the guy.
Well, that's good. I hope they feel the same way after if we lose a game during the season.
I was like, okay, but yeah, it was very, very exciting. Felix is always pulling for you. I kept him in tune. He's up there watching UMass Dartmouth got their first win tonight against Husson, so he was up
Nice.
there and he said, keep me in tune. I said, yeah, you're the statistician.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah,
we definitely got to include you, man. Felix is a great guy.
absolutely. We downloaded Huddle, so if Felix is listening, the game's up, so you can check it out and send me the stats once you get them.
Yeah, I definitely. I let him know that the other day, and he was like, "Oh, good, good." I told him about the huddle stuff. I like Felix. He's starting to come on once a week and do some predictions with his Rhode Island ranked page. Another guy doing a lot for football. A lot of coaches out there
Nice.
really
Yeah,
doing a
yeah,
lot for football. Coach Blake had a good game
yeah,
today.
absolutely.
Coach Blake, another big fan of yours. He mentioned when I told him that you had got the job, and he said, "Oh my God, I was pulling for cola. I didn't know. I feel like a jerk." And I said, "I'm sure Wes is okay with that."
Yeah,
you
no big
know.
deal. Yeah, I see. I saw a post that he made. Kind of rooting for uh, uh, for Cola, and I was just like, uh, something to the effect that if it's not an in-house promotion, that the program's going to go downhill. And I just responded, no, the program will not go downhill. I hadn't been hired yet, so I couldn't, and I didn't want to,
Yeah, yeah,
show
yep.
my cards at all. But I'm like, no, the program will not go downhill. As a matter of fact, the program's going to get better.
I mean, back then you were
But
sharing a lot of Cranston
I'm fine
East
with it.
pitches.
I get it.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, but he was like, I
Yeah,
feel like a jerk. He said, "Oh my God," He said, "I'm a big fan of Wes, and I'm so happy Wes got that job." And he said, "I take my comment back." And
yeah,
once he
yeah.
found
Not a
out
lot
it
of
was
people.
you,
Yeah, not a lot of people knew that I put in for the job. Only like a small circle knew that. So I just kept it, under the radar, and just, saw how things were gonna fall. And I'm glad that I'm here. I'm excited that I'm here, and I'm really excited just to get out and compete. Week to week, get after it. We're in like a great conference. I saw I forget, I can't remember his name right now, but I saw one of the coaches that we're gonna be playing against this in a couple of weeks, and he was like, "Our conference is so tough. It's not even funny. We have such a tough conference. In every week, it's just gonna be a battle. So I'm excited about that."
now to these inexperienced coaches that come out of this week with the W and they're like, all gun ho, like, should there be a message there?
Yeah, I mean, it's great that you come out of it with a win, but it's a long season, and it's the injury fund. So everyone's record still 0-0. So we gotta you gotta. This is gonna be a week right here. Even this week,
Yeah, maybe Coach Penn's going through a little bad spot right now, but his service will get a little better in a second. So we'll wait for Coach Penn to get back up in here. Maybe if I pull him down and bring him back in. Let's see. You still with us, Coach? Yeah, I'm sure Coach Penn will link back up. He's still there in the box, so there he is. Now I hear you. I think I lost you
yeah.
for
Did
a
I lose
minute,
you?
Coach, but yeah, yeah,
You
you
might have.
back
I'm on
now.
the road. All right.
Oh
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
on the road.
yeah.
I apologize.
But definitely, yeah, we're coming out of the injury fund game. A lot of schools got W's, a lot of schools got losses, but now it's reset 0-0. We have the team you're going to place next week. I'm sure you'll be watching, this film on Cranston West, and then you play Cranston East. You got a pretty tough division. Both sides of Division Two are starting to look a lot better.
Yeah, I think we have the toughest side though. You got Tolman, you got St. Ray's, you got
Westerly.
Classical and Westerly, and it's a tough division. Every week, Mount Pleasant, you have Mount Hope. So it's just going to be a week to week. It's going to be a tough schedule. But that's why we play the game. That's why we're out there. That's why we're competing. So you can be in a schedule like that and play good teams.
That's right, man. You got a great administration. Thank you. Thank them. Thank Wizards football. I'll let you concentrate on driving. Get home safe to your family. You got a
Thank
little
you.
baby, I found out, huh?
Yeah, 19 months. Eliana is her name. She's the light. one of the lights in my life now. And she's just a joy. She comes to the game, she sees football, she's like, "Daddy, Daddy," So
Oh,
she's
that's
gonna grow up. She's gonna grow up
adorable.
knowing the game. That's for sure.
That's great, man. You are blessed. God bless you. God bless your family. And good luck, coach. And we'll talk to you on during the week for sure.
Absolutely, Mike. Hey, thanks a lot, and
Oh,
I appreciate you, man.
oh, definitely, man. Much love to you. All right, Coach
You as well.
Pennington. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Bye bye.
Coach Pennington, man. Always great to talk to Coach Penn. Doing great things up there, West Warwick Wizards, man. So let's check some of this game out. Let me get the volume back up in here. Let's see what some of this game is. If you want to come on the show, I'll put the link up in the description. You're more than welcome. Come on in. We just had Coach Pennington. I figured we check some of this game out. It's almost over, third quarter. It looks like a lot of Coventry's Gunners are still in the game. But you can see West Warwick football will be live next week on Fans Only Sports Network.
A long, lengthy closure due to the pandemic, as this one's going to bounce.
Well, that bounced back. 4th and 11.
This is going to
Coventry played good football. We had Gary Goodhart on last night. Let me put up the scores of the games today.
So they'll spot it.
Where are they? Here we go. And I'm going to put a link up to get on the show. You just copy and paste it. I'll put it in the comment section as well.
The next Fans Only Sports Network broadcast will be right here from the nest again, but this will be for girls soccer as we open the girls soccer season. They will open their regular season on Tuesday.
So there we go. You can hit that link and you can come right on. We could talk about this game. We could talk about your favorite football team. We could talk about your team.
And then we'll be right back here in the nest again.
Barrington beats Middletown 6-0. Cumberland over Lincoln. SK beating Charahoe. Juanita Sanchez.
7 p.m.
It looks like tied with Smithfield, and we already know SK over Charahoe. But if you want to come on the show, hit that link right there. I'll throw it up on the screen right now.
All of our live podcasts.
There we go. Copy and paste that.
Throughout the course of the week.
And you can catch the podcast on Can We Keep It Real podcast.
By Fans Only Sports Network.
Hey, they're all not produced.
I'm very happy about the return of Rudy's Sports Show coming this month. And I am privileged and honored to be taking over the anchor desk on Rudy's Sports Show after Ron shepherded it so well for the past few years. It's going to be good to get back to doing a live studio show. It's been a while since I did and That's a Game in Sports World Weekly, but to get to take over Rudy's Sports Show is kind of really special. It's a way I feel like I'm now fully in Rhode Island. I've been here almost a year. Now I'm getting a Rhode Island show.
You deserve it. You deserve it, Matt.
I've done all the traditional Rhode Island things over the past year. I had Dells. I got an awful. Been around. Been around and seen all the places you're supposed to go see and everything. So I guess I can call myself a Rhode Islander now. 40 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, and a snap, fumble, Falcons ball. Well, there's a way to do something. If you can't stop the offense, figure it out defensively.
There you go. Big turn of events and a big turnover for the Falcons. Hopefully they'll be able to capitalize on this one and put one in before the fourth quarter.
So what do you think of this game? Post your comments. Let me get a thumbs up. We just had Coach Pennington.
30 seconds left on the clock. We'll see if they can do this one again.
Big shout out to our sponsors, R&R Elite
Huge
Recruits,
score to pick up
401 Strength
down
and
9
Fitness,
with just one quarter
and
left
Mark
to go.
Wright Colwell Bankers Coastal Home, a Presidential Award winner. Thank you, Mark, for all your support.
Just one lone runner in the backfield.
UMass Dartmouth wins
Wide,
big
and they
today. That was a big
get
game. Played
bottled
some
up
big kids up there, Hussin.
right at the line of scrimmage, nowhere to
St.
go.
Ray's and Shea. You know, a lot of people didn't know
A little
that you
fumble
could
on the
play a half a
snap.
game. They only played one half of the game, I believe. That game was 10-0. Burrville played very, very good football. Coach Ferraro beating Johnson 43-22.
It's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. So the Falcons still trail by 9.
And that Narragansett EWG game, what I take out of that game, I know, you know, that game was a lot closer when the ones was in, but both schools took the ones out. They put the twos in. So, and a lot of these teams this year.
Lynch sets back. Pass complete to Fernandez, and he's going to pick up about 6. Gets through 2 defenders. Coming out is White, and he is first to the ball. Thomas regains right at the top of the circle, in, clicks off, and a goal.
That pass play intercepted. And it's going to be taken all the way to the house. Hey,
switching sides. Good communication out of how Asadi hit that one. And finally,
How you playing volleyball with a mask?
Middle barreling hard and into the end zone. Touchdown goes. He's going to cut back the other way to the 5. Getting it in.
Pompey in motion. Right up the gut is Brooks, and he will find the end zone.
No shot on goal. Right over the top.
Welcome back inside Cranston High School West Stadium. The final 12 minutes of action to go in this injury fund charity fundraiser game between the Cranston West
Charity fundraiser. I love that one.
Rhode Island High School football
Charity fundraiser, my God.
Recovered a fumble with about 20 seconds left to go in the half and couldn't really get anything out of it. So they set here for the final 12, 2nd and 10 from the 46. Trailing by 9. As the clock starts. And a run off the edge picks up about 3 on the play. And we get to a run 3rd and 6. As the Falcons line up, I formation backfield, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Snap, bobbled, fumble, rolling for it, and it's recovered by the Falcons offensive line. And so 4th down, staying at the original line of scrimmage. And 4th and 7 from the 49.
Last night we had Gary Goodhart on. Check that podcast, and you can check it out on fansonlysports.com.
Getting just a chance to see some live game action as we kick off what will be a full and regular Rhode Island high school football season, or so we at least pray for. Snap here, handoff in the backfield, lit up right behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of 2 on the play. And it's going to be a turnover on downs, and that'll set up 1st down for the Okers from the 45. Well, if the Oakers run that wedge formation that they ran on their final series, that'll take us to the end of the game.
Yeah, it looks like that's what they might be doing. Get out of here with a win. Big game for Coventry coming up, playing a Division One team. This has to be a huge confidence booster going into them for their rest of their regular season as they look to repeat, but in a higher division. That'll be huge if Coventry can do so.
Oakers will have the Cranston East Thunderbolts at Stadium next week. Falcons right back here against West Warwick.
West Warwick coach Pennington is in another zone right now. You know, it's your boy. Like, I got this from my guy Sean,
And a
he
round
said,
one. Here's Letourneau.
the
Off to
Pennsylvania
races.
bad guy. Well, I'm
Max
the Rhode
Letourneau
Island
to
bad
the
guy.
house touchdown. Well, instead of taking 6 minutes, it took one play. Max Letourneau to the house. It's 34-19 Oakers.
That was a statement run right there as he's able to get to the outside and take the long run to the house to increase that score even more.
See if they set up for the kick here or if they're going to go for the two.
Well,
Either
yeah,
way, a
up
one or two would essentially
34-19.
Put this game pretty much out of reach.
It's a charity game. Why would you even go for the two? Unless you're just trying situational
They're
football.
taking
Leave a
all the
comment.
time
What do you
here.
think they should do
They're
here?
going to be in danger of delay of game if they're not careful.
19:34. 11 ticks left. 10.
There is a play clock in high school football. Most stadiums just don't have a play clock on the field, so it's really all counted by the referees, obviously. But we do see delay of games get called in high school football. It's not like you just have open-ended time.
It looked that way. For a team
Go
that's
for the two
winning.
here. Wedge play, trying to punch it through the middle and it hauled down. So it will stay 34.
How do you feel about that?
19.
7 minutes to go. You're up 34-19.
Tried to get the run in
You
there
go for the
Oakers.
two. Is that playing smart football or is that just overdoing it? And if you want to come on the show right now, you want to come in here right now, I'm going to put the comment up on the screen. All you got to do, cut and paste it, or just, it should be in the comment section as well. Let me see, and I'll even put another one up there now.
As the clock continues to run and not in favor of the Falcons. It's going to make it harder and harder.
There we
for them
go.
to try
There
to
it is.
claw anything
Cut and
back.
paste it. It's in the comment
Eventually
section.
lead.
Get in here. We'll talk about your high school football program, no matter where you are. Whether you're in Maryland, shout out to my DMV people out there. New Orleans, shout out to the Professor, Voice Sports. You already
You're the
know.
Falcons. You've got to put this one
Voice Nation.
because you've got to very quickly start to think about how it counts. And you've got a very difficult team in West Warwick coming in as this one's going to bounce all the way back into the end zone.
That's right, West Warwick getting a win today, 28-0.
At least get to stay home, but they've got a very difficult team in West Warwick coming in next week.
Yeah, West Warwick's another one of those under teams that isn't in the Division One, but is still a powerhouse in their division that they are in, and they're another big team like how Coventry is. So we know that West struggles against the size, but we'll see if their speed can help them with that one.
That's, of course, also one, though, that does count to the regular season record.
Yes, that game will
see the
count.
normal lineups, normal rosters, and see players like DeFusco playing a whole entire game, seeing Chung in there for an entire game, seeing that backfield with Stetson and Polian and others in for a full game next week.
That would be good to see all of them for a whole 4 quarters of football.
And see what the Falcons' retooled defense can do as well. They seem to fare pretty decently within the first quarter and a half of this game is being wrapped up in the backfield here, but snaking way through for a pickup of about 4 yards on the play.
There's never no pressure to come on the show, that's for sure.
Falcons
Not
running
going to
back
force anybody to be a guest.
gets it to the 25 and a 2nd and 5. Four and change left to go here in the 4th. In terms of the fall football season, we'll have all Cranston West home games right here on Fans Only Sports Network. Central High School home games also available here on Fans Only Sports Network, and a third school, which we'll be announcing within the next day or so. There's another school about ready to bring their broadcasts to Fans Only Sports Network. So stay tuned to Fans Only Sports, SPRTZ.com, or all of our social medias, Instagram and Twitter at FO Sports SPRTZ. Find out where we're going to be around the Ocean State.
Oh, nice. Oh, and he came back right around the neck. He
Down
said,
at
come here.
Field. That's number 22 for the Falcons, and that's Noah Ciceron. So a manageable 2nd and 1 with 3 minutes left to go here in the 4th. Falcons would love to just claw a little bit back and make this have a better look to it. Picking up 2 and good enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons, and Jack Macher getting a little bit of varsity time. Macher, a sophomore, and we'll see him coming up in the Froshmore football games.
Froshmore is
actually,
freshman and
thank you for
sophomore
reminding me, his name
combined.
sounds very familiar to me also. Yeah, I called his name a couple of times during lacrosse games as a freshman. Ciceron with another run here as it comes down inside of the 2 minutes to go in the 4th. Our next live broadcast right here from the Nest Thursday night. Cranston West girls soccer against the Barrington Eagles, 4 p.m. Caught in the backfield there and dropped for a loss of 1 on the play. Sets 2nd and 11. Minute 15 left to go. Chris, what do you take from this game?
I take that when this Falcons team has their starting core out there, they could be a very, very good football team, especially when they have the backfield of Stetson, Chung, and all the other guys that they have back there. And taking out it from Coventry, it shows that they have a lot more depth than what the Falcons had, even being a D3 come-up team.
Here's a run up the middle, picks up about 3 on the play. It's going to set 3rd and about 7, and they're going to be with about 40 seconds left to go, and maybe the Falcons will get one more play off here before the end of the game, but the Ogres are going to walk out of this one with a 34-19 victory to kick off the Rhode Island High School football season.
No, it don't kick off the season. Come on, Matt.
Last play of the game here. Empty backfield. One in
Just
the
messing
backfield,
with
actually.
you. That's my
Man in
guy.
motion, snap,
But this
handed
don't kick off the season.
Ciceron's going to get up for about 6 or 7. He's going to be just shy of a first down marker. It's going to be 4th and 1, but the clock's going to hit zeros. And we've reached the end of the game, and the Coventry Okers have walked out with a 34-19 victory to start the season. I want to thank our sponsors, PAG Projects, Second Time Around Sports in Cranston, and Manny's Sports, now open once again on Mendon Road in Cumberland, Rhode Island. We'll be right back here on the next Friday. Cranston West Falcons against West Warwick. Kickoff time 7 p.m. For our cameraman Tyler Ferreira, producer Mason Belcher, my broadcast partner Chris Carbone Jr., I'm Matt Jolis. Thank you so much. We'll see you next weekend.
So what'd you think about that broadcast, man? What'd you think that did for Coventry winning that game? Coventry is very excited about that win. So definitely Cranston West will be back here again. They'll be having another game against Coach Pennington and the West Warwick Wizards, which won today. They beat, let me get this out of here. They beat Tollgate today, 28-0. Classical wins today. A lot of good games. Central over Mount Pleasant yesterday. We already know Coventry got the win. We just seen Coach Blake got the win, down big to EG by 2 touchdowns, was able to come back and win by 1. So a lot of good games yesterday, but the season begins this Friday. West Warwick will be over there. I'll be Cranston West, West Warwick and Cranston West. I'll see you over there this week. Ronnie Roberts and his whole team will be over there. But thank you, everybody. Thank you, Coach Pennington, for sticking around. And definitely to the ones that support us, R&R Elite Recruits. Check them out. Information on over 3,000 schools, 30,000 coaches. Big shout out to Mark Wright, Colwell Banker, Coastal Homes, Westerly, Rhode Island, a presidential award winner. So Mark and his team will definitely get you all straightened out. And a big shout out to 401 Strength and Fitness. We'll be back tomorrow, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. And if anything, you can always reach out to me. You want to sponsor the show, you want to put your show, your ad, your brand on a show like this, definitely reach out